Yo, what's up guys? It's Vader and I'm back for another figure review. This time we're going to be taking a look at the highly sought after, in my opinion, Anakin Skywalker Darkside version. This is a Hot Toys exclusive. Basically what it is Sideshow had a couple of these and decided at the last minute they would make them available for people to pre-order that didn't attend I think it was San Diego Comic Con it was held at, because you could only get them there, but Hot Toys gave some to Sideshow, and that's basically what happened. Sideshow decided to put some up for pre-order, but I didn't do that because I needed this guy right when it was released, so I bought it off of a trusted Hot Toys seller, Tim Sent. He's really good. I think he lives in Hong Kong anyway, so he gets them pretty as soon as they're released over in Hong Kong, and then sells them on eBay. But yeah, as soon as they got this guy up, I had to get him because I tried getting the previous version of Anakin, but what's it called? Ran into some problems, and the seller that we ordered it from, what I ordered it from, basically didn't know when it was coming, so eBay stepped in and they basically refunded my money. So what happened was I went and bought the body and the head of that one. This was at the time when I didn't know they were going to make this one, but I'm kind of glad that I waited and just got the head and the body of the original one, and then obviously get this one, because this is this one blows that one out of the water in my opinion. The only one thing that the other one came with was just a normal head sculpt, not Sith eyes, just the normal head sculpt in Count Dooku's lightsaber and just a generic Star Wars base. And me personally, I don't really like the design of the prequel trilogy. So anyway, prequel trilogy bases, I really don't like how they're made. They look really cheap, they like the little parts you put on the base. But anyway, let's dive straight into this and have a look at the box art. So it's obviously Anakin, but he's got the Sith eyes, and it's a Hot Toys exclusive, like I said, Star Wars, Anakin Skywalker Darkside version. So like I said, as soon as this guy came out, I had to get him. So we'll take off the box real quick. So once the box is, part of the box is removed, you'll be greeted with this awesome background poster thing. Like a backdrop kind of thing. It's a backdrop, yeah, it's pretty cool. And there's of course the normal Anakin with Count Dooku's lightsaber, and then he's fighting Obi-Wan. I might get Obi-Wan just so that I can have these two in that iconic scene from episode 3. But yeah, there's a picture there of him without the cape, sorry, the cloak, and of course Darth Vader behind him. So you take that off, and then of course this is all the accessories here. These are all the accessories that the figure comes with, and they are a lot of accessories. And of course you get the instructions as well, and where stuff goes. Of course the base would be there, but I've got the base set up over there. So these are the accessories that the figure would come with. Of course you've got the robotic arm, but that was in the previous release as well. Some normal hands, and then of course you've got the gloved hand, obviously covering up the robotic arm. And then of course you get the LED arm, which basically is just to light up the lightsaber. And of course you get this in motion lightsaber. You of course get the normal lightsaber blade, but I've got it actually on the figure at the moment. Of course you get these little, if the camera would focus, yeah, you get these little peg things here which peg into the lightsaber there. And of course you're so that they can clip on his belt. And of course, get his robes here, which looks really, really nice. I love the fabric it's made out of. It's really, really soft. It's probably the softest robes that I've came across. Like the sideshow ones were just like really like rough. The Medicom ones were quite soft, but not like how the Hot Toys one is. So I guess you could say that this display base counts as an accessory, because yeah, I definitely think that this is probably the best thing to get this figure, other than like the head sculpt. And like, if you missed out in like the previous version and you want like the definitive Anakin, I'd definitely go for this one, but it just depends on like your preference. But yeah, this base basically sold me on the figure, that and the head sculpt, and the fact that it lights up as well is just insane. Right, so that's his accessories there, and I forgot to mention the fingers on his robotic arm are actually individually articulated, so you can like make him flip the bird and stuff. And this is really bright as well, but I'll show more of that. I'll show more of that in a second. So I forgot to mention, in the, I guess you could call these accessories, are just extra parts. These are just wrist pegs for, of course, like the skin hands, and then of course the gloved hands. But yeah, it's always handy to get these. And of course, like I said, these are for the lightsaber to put in his little belt clip there. So this is of course the figure here. Now this base that I'm using is one of the old sideshow Anakins, but I thought it would be really cool to have him standing on that rather than that, because you can of course make him stand on this, but in the cabinet it won't obviously fit. So I just decided I would put the other Anakin on this display base and have him inside the cabinet on this. But yeah, I'm really happy on how this guy looks. This is how, of course, how he looked. Okay, yeah, it's just basically the start of the film. But of course the head sculpt is supposed to be like when he's like turning into the dark side. Don't know how well that's picking up on the camera, but there's a closer look at the eyes. But yeah, 10 out of 10 on the head sculpt. It looks dead on like Hayden. And even the gauntlet as well was really well detailed as well. They really did their homework on his outfit. Even down to like the little boots as well, these are like Jedi boots. And I think, I might be wrong here, but I think these parts and these obviously up here on his robes are actually get wires in them, so you can like pose them in like any way you want. That's basically what I've done, which is really cool. Now, one thing that I really like about this head sculpt is the fact that it's differently painted from the old one. The hair is a lot more, what's it called? It's like a lot more like gold, but they've put like a lot more gold highlights in it as well, which is pretty cool. The other one was more like just like a blondish brown colour. In fact, I'll do a comparison in a second here. So this guy basically features, I think it's like 30 points of articulation, so basically any pose that you want to do with him can be done basically. Just be careful, because I think there's like some problem with the boots, but that's not that's not Hot Toys' fault, that's just how they actually are designed. But yes, I am really impressed, and I really like how, what's it called, they did the gauntlets for this one, because the Medicom one was all just one piece, but with this one you can actually like take away the little clips here and have it come off, rather than like try and like remove the hand and then pull it down. It just all, there's like little clips there, they just peel off and you can like take it off and stuff. But I'll do a little comparison of, so this is the Darkside version and this is the normal version. This is basically a kit bash that I made, but I ended up with getting the head sculpt of the original and the body as well. So it's basically the Hot Toys body and head on a Medicom and Sideshow. It's basically got Hot Toys and Medicom plus Sideshow parts on them. The only thing that's Sideshow is basically the boots. But yeah, the head sculpt on the original is still really good as well. It's basically the same head sculpt but just different paint apps, and of course the Sith eyes, that's the only difference. But yeah, just an amazing job from Hot Toys as usual. And of course, like I mentioned, this part of his tunic here, the fake leather material, is actually got wires in it, so you can actually like pose it in a variety of ways for like dynamic fuck I can't even say, for dynamic poses, which I think is really fucking cool. So yeah, like I said, the gauntlet on the Medicom one is just one piece, but you can of course take the hands out. It's not like the Sideshow one where it was all like just completely sculpted. It was, oh, I hated the Sideshow one. But yes, I am really happy on this. Really happy on it, and I'm very grateful that I got it in time, because I just couldn't wait anymore. So I'm going to make a little quick pause here, and I'm going to put this on, and of course the light up lightsaber on, and let you guys see how that looks. So something I forgot to mention, check the instructions before like putting on stuff, just in case you put it in like the wrong way and stuff. And yeah, just always check the instructions before fiddling about with your figure. But anyway, once this video gets done uploading, I'm going to have a showcase video on it as well. I'll have like some good backgrounds, and I'll try and get the base in as well, and like some of the other stuff as well. But yeah, just give you guys a look at this real quick. Now, something I found really cool about this is the fact that, what's it called? You turn it on. Oh, it looks so cool. It's really bright in the dark, by the way. It's actually like one of those FX lightsabers where it's like you like swing it around and stuff. Oh, it looks so cool. Something as well to note is it's really heavy as well, so don't, I wouldn't recommend leaving them with this, because it could like damage the little peg there, or like his arm as well, because it starts to like rotate downward and stuff. But yeah, don't have them with this one too long. But it's a really cool lightsaber blade. It's the, I think it's the lightsaber blade in motion, as if he's like swiping. But yeah, really cool, and that's just basically how the normal one looks, right there, which is pretty cool as well. I like how it's like, there's like energy coming out it as well, and he's like swiping it. It's really fucking cool. But onto the best light up ever, which is this guy here, the little Mustafar droid. And it's not working now. Oh, there we go. There we go. This just looks awesome. The lava lights up and the eyes of course light up as well. It's just such an amazing accessory. And I like how it's like get like effects to like make it look as if the lava's like moving and stuff. It's just a really cool touch from Hot Toys. They didn't really have to make like this Mustafar base. They could have just like did what Sideshow did, where it was like just like the top part there. Of course, like not just missing the droid, but I'm actually really happy that we got like the little droid as well, because it's supposed to be like when he jumps from the little tower thing that's falling down and then he lands on this. Oh, it's so cool. But yeah guys, I'm going to end this video here. So this has been a video on the Hot Toys Darkside version. I'll probably make a full collection update soon, but like I said, I'm going to have the showcase up after this gets done as well. So you'll basically get 2 videos for today, and probably the next Hot Toys figure I get will be the Wolf Predator. It's not really out yet, but I think it might be out next year sometime, so I'll have like money saved up for that. So like I said, this has been the Hot Toys Darkside Anakin version, the Hot Toys Darkside version of Anakin. I'm going to have the showcase up. After this video gets uploaded, I'm going to have the showcase video up, and then probably once that is done, I might actually do a, like I said, a collection update. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and take care. Cheers guys, thanks.